Thank you, Ballon. Time now is 9:15, and it's time for our second to last in the know for the year. A local brewery making a statement with a new lineup of fresh flavors for the holiday season. And while its location may be a little remote, to say the least, but that's okay. It's an experience that you won't forget when you stop by. And here from Evergreen Farms Brewing is owner and brewer Adam Summer. Adam, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so I will tell you, I saw this first, maybe it was a couple months ago. I will totally admit, my first visit was this past summer.
Yeah.
I'd never been before.
Yeah.
It was an amazing experience. If you had to describe, of course, and thank you for running an awesome local business like you do. If you had to describe the experience of going to Evergreen Farms, how would you say it?
I hear from a lot of people that they say it's like just going to somebody's house and hanging out. We don't have there's no sign out front, so a lot of times first time they're there, they drive right by and they have to turn around and come back. But people they feel relaxed and at home there. Absolutely.
And I think it's safe to say that this is an environment that's meant to be comfortable, right? Especially during the warm seasons too, sitting outside, right?
Yep.
You get a little bit of an atmosphere. You're not too far, or I should say you have a little bit of distance from the city lights, so to speak. Tell us a little bit about the history of it.
Yeah, so I'm the 5th generation on the farm.
Okay.
We moved back there in 2017. When I was about 14, we sold the fields off, so we're not farming anymore. But once I was back out there, I kind of started talking. We wanted to get something going to keep something happening on the farm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of keep that heritage and tradition going.
For sure. So how long has it been open now as a brewery?
So we opened December 17th of 21.
Okay.
So
all right.
Just over 2 years.
Then.
Yep.
All right. Perfect. Tell us a little bit about the brewing operation itself. How do you make your beers, and how do you guys figure out what you want to make?
Sure. So we've got, I think, getting close to about 70 different recipes that we've pumped out.
Oh, wow.
I'm on a real small system, so just brewing all the time. And the brewery is actually right in the basement underneath our tap room, which is only about a 15 by 15 building, so pretty small. Summertime, there's no keeping up. We get so busy that I might do a small batch of beer, and it'll take 3 weeks to make it, and it'll be gone in a day.
Oh, for sure. And I will just say, I understand why, speaking firsthand. So let's talk about some of the new flavors. You brought in some samples for us here. Tell us about the lineup for the season.
Yeah, so starting with the Thanksgiving one, that one I brewed actually during COVID for a family get-together. It was just a home brew. But that one's got a lot of basil and sage in it that we grew on the farm.
Ooh, okay.
So with the basil and sage in there, decided on calling it Almost Like Thanksgiving.
Very nice. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then we've got Barn Roof Sledder, which has been a favorite since we've been open. The first winter we were open, I actually made a batch, and it sold so quick that weekend I turned around and ordered more ingredients to make another batch of it.
Oh, nice.
Small batches. So that one has cinnamon, vanilla, and cayenne pepper in it. Just enough heat to where you can feel it after you've drank it for a little bit, but it's not super spicy.
For sure, for sure.
And then our new one this year is Tinsel Vibes. So this one came about decorating for Christmas last year. My wife's kind of a Grinch, and she was kind of making fun of decorating. And our bartender that was doing painting on the windows, she was like, you're ruining my Tinsel Vibes. I'm like, beer name.
And a legend was born.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's great.
So that one's an Imperial Red Ale with mulling spices added to it.
Oh, my gosh. How do you even come up with these kinds of combinations?
Yeah, a lot of times it's just in conversation. We're talking about stuff and talking about different ingredients. Might be eating the food or, looking at different plants or something and looking at flavors and just kind of start thinking about what it would pair with.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to throw up a little bit of information on the screen, but I just wanted to give you the chance, too, to plug any big events you got coming up soon where people can swing by and try these amazing combos.
Yeah, sure. So just a couple weeks away, January 13th, we're going to do an anniversary event. So we're going to switch most of our taps over to farmhouse ales, picking up a few from some of our favorite breweries.
Perfect.
We've got Big Papa Jake's coming out doing some food.
Oh, okay.
Brody Vansel is going to be playing music out there. And then late February, we're going to do a beer poking event.
No kidding.
Yeah. So first time I've done that, but you just take a hot poker, douse it into the beer, and it caramelizes the leftover sugars in there, changes the flavor. And
I can smell it already.
Yeah,
oh
so
my gosh.
Have to bundle up for that one.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? It's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Adam, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
This is awesome. Yeah. And of course, if you or someone you know at home wants to come on In the Know, go to 25newsnow.com/community, go to that tab, submit the form, and you know what? We actually got a decent lineup of birthdays today to shout out, so Ballon and I are going to go through that list in just a bit.